8 ways kindness will ruin your life, and how Stoicism can save you. We've all heard the same advice since childhood. Be kind, be generous, put others first. But what if I told you that kindness, the very thing you were praised for, might be quietly destroying your life? What if your good heart is the reason you're stuck, drained, taken for granted, and even lost? The Stoics believe that kindness without reason is not a virtue and it's a trap. Today I'll show you 8 surprising ways that kindness can ruin your life, backed by timeless Stoic wisdom. And most importantly, I'll reveal 4 Stoic strategies that will help you stay kind, without being crushed by the weight of it. Let's begin. 1. You expect too much from others. When you're always kind, you start to believe the world will return the favor. You give with your heart, your time, your energy, and you expect others to do the same. But Stoicism teaches, do not expect things to go your way, expect things to happen as they do. The more you give, the higher your expectations. But the world isn't built on fairness, it's built on nature. People act out of self-interest, and when your kindness isn't returned, you feel hurt, betrayed, even angry. Seneca wrote, "A wise man is content with himself." He didn't say, "A wise man expects gratitude." If your kindness is tied to how others react, you're not really being kind. You're negotiating in disguise. 2. People start to expect things from you. The Stoics believed in moderation, even in virtue. Give too much, and people start expecting it as a rule, not an exception. At first they thank you, later they assume you'll say yes. Eventually, they don't even ask. Your kindness becomes your job. Epictetus taught, if you don't want to be treated like a doormat, stop lying on the floor. If you're always the one fixing, helping, rescuing, guess what? You've trained them, and they will forget you have your own life, needs or boundaries. They'll think it's your role to carry them. That's not love, that's dependency. 3. Your goals get ignored. Every time you say yes to someone else, you say no to yourself. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, reminded himself daily, you have a purpose. Don't get distracted by others' drama. If you're always giving, when do you build your own dream? When do you rest? When do you reflect? Too much kindness pulls you away from your true path. You're running on other people's errands, while your soul withers. Eventually, you'll look back and wonder, whose life was I living all this time? 4. People see you as weak. Let's be brutally honest. Nice doesn't always mean strong. If you're always saying yes, always rescuing others, always avoiding conflict, people will stop respecting you. Seneca taught, kindness without firmness is a weakness, not a virtue. Kindness must be paired with courage. When you have no limits, you seem unsure of yourself. People don't admire that. They exploit it. Ironically, when you finally say no, they get angry. Why? Because they're used to you being spineless. Strength with kindness earns respect. Kindness without strength gets you ignored, or worse, used. 5. You attract takers, not givers. We attract what we allow. If you give too much, too freely, you send a signal. I'm here to serve. Energy vampires, manipulators, emotional leeches. They can smell you from across the room. You vibrate kindness. They vibrate need. And boom, you become their supply. Stoicism teaches us to give to the deserving, not the demanding. If someone always takes, never gives, never checks in on you, that's not kindness. That's a transaction, a bad one. If you don't screen the people in your life, your kindness becomes a magnet for parasites. 6. You burn out slowly. You smile, you help, you support, you sacrifice. And at first it feels good, but slowly, the tank runs dry. You wake up exhausted. You dread your phone. You avoid texts. You feel anxious saying no, but resentful saying yes. Burnout doesn't come from doing too much. It comes from doing too much for people who don't care. Seneca said, "He who gives without joy gives in vain." Kindness isn't supposed to feel like drowning. When your giving empties you, physically, mentally, emotionally, you're not practicing virtue. You're abandoning yourself. 7. You may fall into addictions. This one's subtle, but dangerous. Many kind people suffer in silence. They don't complain. They don't ask for help. So when they get overwhelmed, when they feel used, unloved, invisible, they look for comfort, not in people, in habits, drinking, scrolling, shopping, overeating, gambling, porn, workaholism. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." If your kindness leads to burnout, and that burnout leads to numbness, you'll start escaping. And one day someone will tell you, "You're not okay." Listen to that person. That's someone who still sees you, even when you've stopped seeing yourself. 8. Your kindness will be viewed with suspicion. This one hurts the most. You're kind. You help people. You support them. And instead of gratitude, you get suspicion. They ask, "What's in it for you? Why are you helping me?" They think you want something, that you're fake, that you're hiding a secret agenda. And maybe they're projecting, because deep down, they know they'd never do the same. Stoicism teaches us to act in accordance with virtue, not to gain praise. So don't let this bitter world harden your heart, but do learn to protect it, because yes, your kindness can confuse people, but don't let that confusion become your burden. So what do we do? Do we stop being kind? Do we become selfish, cold, detached? No. Stoicism isn't about turning away from kindness. It's about practicing wise kindness. Here are 4 Stoic strategies to protect your soul while still staying generous. Strategy 1. Listen to your emotions. Stoics weren't robots. They believed emotions were signals, not enemies. If you feel drained, anxious, angry, or resentful after helping someone, that's data. It means something is wrong. Don't ignore it. Don't shame yourself for feeling it. Ask, am I giving from a place of strength or from fear? Fear of rejection, fear of conflict, fear of being unloved. Marcus Aurelius journaled every morning to understand himself better. You should too. When your emotions speak, listen. Strategy 2. Master the word no. This word is a sword. It slices through manipulation, guilt, and obligation. Say it kindly, but say it firmly. Because every time you say no to what drains you, you say yes to what fuels you. Epictetus put it simply, it's not things that disturb us, but our opinion of them. Don't fear saying no, fear saying yes. When your soul screams no inside, practice in the mirror. Write it down, repeat it. No, I can't help right now. No, I'm focusing on something important. You don't owe long explanations. No is a full sentence. Strategy 3. Guard your sacred time. Schedule solitude like you would a meeting. Your time is your energy, it's your life. Set aside an hour each day or even 15 minutes, just for you. Walk, meditate, read, reflect, breathe. This is the time where you recharge, where you return to your center. If someone asks for help during that time, protect it. Offer another time if it feels right, but never give away your sacred time casually. Seneca warned, people are frugal in guarding their personal property, but waste their time freely. Don't be one of them. Strategy 4. Avoid energy vampires. Not everyone deserves access to your kindness. Some people thrive on drama, on complaining, on draining you. They don't want solutions, they want attention. Stoics were clear, avoid the toxic. Marcus Aurelius wrote, avoid the company of the vulgar, for they pollute the soul. If someone always leaves you tired, bitter, anxious, or confused, that's your signal. Distance is a form of self-care. You are not cruel for choosing peace. In Stoic philosophy, the key to life is balance. Too little kindness, you become cold. Too much, you become empty. Lean into the middle path. Give, but wisely. Love, but with boundaries. Help, but not at the cost of your soul. And never forget, you matter too. So the next time you feel like kindness is destroying you, pause, breathe, and say the most stoic word of all, no. Kindness is not weakness. It is a strength under control. But only if you protect it with wisdom. Be kind, be strong, be discerning. If this message resonated with you, comment below. I'm learning to be kind without losing myself. If this video helped you reflect, gave you strength, or reminded you to protect your peace, leave a like, share it with someone who's always giving too much. It helps others find this message too. And if you want to dive deeper into Stoic wisdom, check out the link below. It helps you build a calmer, wiser life. Subscribe to Stoic Viva for more Stoic tools to help you stay grounded in a chaotic world, and more videos every week. And remember, kindness is power, but only when you also choose yourself. Until next time, stay kind and stay powerful.